Hey, and welcome back into View Golf. Dustin Ashby now joined by Ray Leach, a teacher of the game of golf, a longtime touring professional. This is a guy that knows how to swing the golf club, and he is involved in a really neat product where the world of high tech has met the world of golf. Ray, talk to us about SwingTIP, the latest and greatest new way for players to improve their golf game.
Thank you, Dustin. Thanks for having me this morning, and let me share this with your viewers. SwingTIP is a real-time golf analyzer, analyzing wireless, real-time feedback of a golf swing. And in this case, SwingTIP is a 1-ounce small computer device about the size of my little finger that clamps onto any golf club in your golf bag. And once that's synced up with your iPhone, it actually collects real-time data and gives you metrics which pertain to an impact position. And as most of us know, your impact alignments pretty much are responsible for the flighting of a golf ball and the outcome of golf itself. So what's so exciting is actually having a consumer product which is going to be available to the public, which in turn they can do some self-analysis on why, the question of why their ball flights the way it does, and relate it to an imperative, which is their impact alignments. And in the case of SwingTIP, those 5 impact alignments would be metrics that would read your swing path, your ball position as far as where it hits on the face. It would give you real-time golf swing speed. It would also give you tempo as well. So not only does it do the metrics, but it also is a learning process where you're able to go into the system, actually capture your golf swing in one of three positions, and actually play that golf swing. And that golf swing will actually give you in real time a swing shape that shows up as a backswing shape, a downswing shape, and the visuals of that would actually complement those impact imperatives. So on one hand, while the technology is numbers and metrics, we still think that the big one here is to make golf a visual game and have golfers work on their game from a visual standpoint as to swing shape, kind of in relationship to what they're reading on these metrics. What sets us apart a little bit is not only the visualization, but the number of people that might read these metrics and may not have the origin of why or the origin of fix. We have several dozen swing tips as I speak, where if the student is not familiar with why their swing path is off or why the impact position is off, they can actually hit an icon and get a quick tip. It's like a 30-second lesson as to the origin of what they might be working on to correct the fix. So big picture, as we see golf, number one, it's pretty convoluted and pretty overwhelming in swing thoughts or swing mechanics. And what we would like to confirm in golf, that there really is just one position that determines outcome, and that would be the moment of impact. And that's where the metric readings come in. That's where the visualization comes in on the screen. And that's where the swing tips come in. So it also brings up the question of the number of players that want to get better that need a plan to begin the process of learning, the plan of wanting to get better. There wouldn't be probably any better starting point or an origin of wanting to get better than starting with why the ball flights the way it does, and then having the understanding that my impact metrics would be the origin of the fix, the origin of getting better, the origin of having more fun. So very, very exciting, and very exciting to help the game be more fun, and maybe even pass on a suggestion as far as a game plan when we do play the game. Kind of in summary, we would like to think that whatever we're working on in the golf swing it's always directed to impact and the true value of a golf swing would be directed to good impact and not necessarily how good the swing looks, which is, I think, maybe a tangent that people get into, which, once again, it's just a cliche, but you know, what's real and what's feel. A lot of people feel like they're doing the right things, but what's real is their impact positions probably could use a little bit of help. So all in all,
And you're exactly right. You know, in looking at the video equipment that, you know, today it's out there in the market, and we've all, you know, players are beginning to understand the importance of seeing themselves on video. But this is a tool that you can take out of. You can go outside and use it. You can use it in your office, in your
Yep.
basement, wherever it may be, and just to be able to use it more frequently is beneficial for the player to be able to track their progress.
They can use it every single day, and the beauty of it is, say, unlike normal practice, you don't have to be on the driving range of the golf course. You can do this in your house. You could do it in your basement. There's no reason why, you know, the average person that can't get to the golf course every single day can't commit 5 minutes a day to putting SwingTIP on his golf club and making 5 minutes worth of swings, reading the metrics, understanding what he needs to work on to get better impact imperatives, and doing it on a daily basis. And it's already been proven as far as reps. The greatest players in the world, when they're asking what are they doing to get better, they're simply saying they need more reps. And for those of us that can't get to the golf course, it's a pretty good number to start with. But if we can get in 5 reps a day, 7 days a week, that's close to 400 repetitions. So there really is an accelerated program to learn and get better in the game of golf without having to go to the golf course every single day.
Well, it's amazing stuff how the world of high tech and the world of golf have truly merged together, and golfers are the beneficiaries. He's Ray Leach. The product is SwingTIP, and it's swingtip.com. Is that correct?
SwingTIP.com, yes. You can go online and read more about the product itself and get a little bit more in depth. But like I said, the big one right here is, I'm going to say, is as tough as the game is, I truly believe it centers more around the idea of there's not enough people that start with a plan, and then even when they do, the plan seems somewhat overwhelming. But if we simply take the game itself along the lines of what truly determines the outcome of a golf shot, and you and I both know this, but it would simply be one position in golf, which is the moment of impact, which is the origin of our technology with SwingTIP, and that is taking the moment of impact, getting metrics in 5 positions, which would be swing path, ball position on the face at impact, your swing speed, your tempo, and actually taking those positions and learning how to get better on impact positions as a starting point. But yes, a very, very organized way of getting better at the game and not getting overwhelmed with all the, say, external swing mechanics that are out there.
Yeah, amazing stuff. Again, check it out. SwingTIP, swingtip.com. He's Ray Leach. Ray, thanks so much for the time,
Dustin,
man.
thank you very, very much, and thanks for your listeners.